I have gone ahead and re-geared some of my champions so that I can try to get a leg up in live arena. So that is exactly what we're going to do. See if we can continue the climb. Hey you guys, it's Cece. Welcome back to my channel. I am excited to actually dip back into live arena because I have made some improvements to my champ. So I'm kind of excited to see if it will be more helpful in my climb. I am also working on gearing up some of my other champs so I can play around with different types of teams. But you guys actually mentioned to me, you're like, Cece, your Wukong needs some work. And I was like, yeah, probably. And I looked at his gear, you guys, and he had such bad gear on him that I definitely have not touched this champion in forever. So he definitely got a huge improvement today. I'm kind of excited to see if it's something that's going to help or if these changes are going to be so minor. I might not even notice them, to be honest. So they are starting with Alice. I'm going to start with Fabian, and let's go in with my Queen of Hearts. That's right. I like the combination. We're going to stick with it. I feel like sometimes this is the worst part, is sitting and waiting for them to actually pick something. So if their first pick is Alice, I'm curious to see who else it will be. And I don't think I've lost enough in a row to know that it's like for it to be a bot yet. Okay, Loki, and who is this on the bottom? Who is this Void champ down here? We will do our Thor, and then we will go with our new and improved Wukong. And then we're going to throw Deacon Armstrong in here because he is part of my new team I'm using to actually boost. So the last time I made a video live arena, and the last time I tried to show him off and make things work, it didn't quite go that way. So look at who we want to ban. What do you do? What do you do? Maybe the Void. We're going to ban the Void. I don't know. Okay, now, should be faster. They did ban Thor. That's okay, though, because we do have Fabian. The only thing is my Thor is, I think, the only booked one. So, a lot rides on him, actually. But Fabian is also a great unit as well. I just don't use him enough to know, to remember what he does. So skill 3, skill 2. We're going to go in with the only one that got defense broken, which is going to be Ninja. Nice. We did get the kill there. Increase the cooldown. We're going to skill 3. Wukong. Nice, nice. Just need to finish her off with Alice. So there's definitely still good synergy between this team that I'm using. So I do really like this combo as well. And that's part of why I haven't changed it. Just because they seem to work well together. There's synergy between them. Even if Thor gets banned like you saw, things kind of still worked out and went the way that I was actually hoping. All right. And next battle. Who is that? I think this is gonna be those battles where they're bringing in champs I don't know. Oh, actually, I know some of these. Ooh. The question is, who am I gonna want to ban here? Who else are they gonna bring in here as well? Okay, I mean, we'll go with this. What do you do, Ally Dungeon? I mean, I think this has to be the move. Who else am I gonna ban if not? That's a given, right? Kind of an odd my booster. It's rare that Deacon Armstrong is the one that actually gets banned. It's very rare that that happens. They could be faster. They're not. Okay. For a second there, you guys, I was like, where's my speed boost? And then I realized, right, they got rid of Deacon Armstrong. I've gotten so used to him. I'm actually not used to doing things in this sequence of order with these champs. But he's become so a part of like my strategy going into this, so it's kind of funny. All right, the revive is fine, and then we're gonna skill 3, beauty, skill 2, skill 1. That's whatever. Auto now. Just auto now. There she goes. I will say this is the highest I have actually been in live arena. So I'm 2 for 2 and I only have, what was it, like 10 minutes before live arena is done. So we'll see if I can fit in the rest of my tokens here. I find I'm always doing live arena towards the end. You've noticed my videos, it's always towards the end of the timer, and it's only because I've just caught it and just remembered about it to do it. But because I want to take you guys along as part of why you're here right now for this video. So we will see how it kind of goes from here. I will say though, when you're doing battles, especially against bots, even some players, when they take so long to either take their turn or going through the picking and the banning phase, like I hate how I have to sometimes sit and just like wait there for it and wait for my turn. Too long, way too long.
2 hours later.
I'm also always curious to see what champs players are gonna. I feel like I am slowly learning the meta champions used in live arena, at least in this bronze level. So of course the goal is still to climb out of bronze, but the last time I did live arena and I took you guys with me, I misplayed so much. I made so many mistakes. Didn't know who anybody was that I was fighting, and I still don't really know everyone that I'm fighting. But I am trying to be more careful about things. Actually, if you don't pick, does it just auto pick? I guess go through your champs. Is that what happens? Can someone confirm? If you do not pick champions in live arena, will it auto pick just down your list? Is that how it would? I feel like that's how it would go. Other games that I've played, that's kind of their strat. They're gonna run down the timer every single time, aren't they? Maybe this is their strategy. They're playing the long game. They're like, if I don't pick, or maybe they're started their live arena and then stepped away and they're like, I'll let the game do it for me. That could also maybe be you're just trying to use up your tokens. But this right here is really eating up my 10 minutes before live arena is gone. If I have to wait a minute for every pick and ban, oh, terrible. Why are you using all the time? Just get in there, pick your champs, and get out. 30 seconds. Guarantee they'll pick the full 30. Who am I gonna ban? One of the speed leads, probably. I think that makes the most sense to do one of the speed leads. But they're definitely using. Are they gonna do? Hopefully, Kate, you guys. Hopefully, when we go into this battle, I'm faster. I can just nuke. I can kill them, get down. Maybe they won't even take a turn. That would be so ideal, because if I have to wait for every single turn, like I said, there's two strategies about it. Either they do not care. They're probably gonna ban my speed lead. The void. I know it's only an epic, but that might be a misplay on the ban. So I'm thinking their strat is either that they've started live arena and left their device and was like, whatever, or intentionally they're taking a long time and hoping maybe I quit the battle or leave the battle and they get a win from it. Auto bans the first one. Yep. You guys actually taught me that it will auto ban that first slot usually if it is a bot. Is this a bot? Maybe. But isn't it only if you lose? Is it if you lose 5 battles? 3 battles? 5 battles? If you lose 5 battles, you fight a bot? Does that have to do with winning as well? Someone please have an answer for me in the comments. Why is this taking so long? This is gonna be such a long, drawn-out battle. Nobody has time for that, you guys. Nobody wants to sit here and literally battle their way through. Oh, they're faster. I'm gonna have to wait the full amount of time. No. Why? If after all that and then they're gonna win that, oh, that might actually happen here. Steals all their buffs. Assisted some. All of this waiting for a battle I'm going to lose is crazy. This is exhausting. This is such a tiring. I think this is their strat, to be honest with you. And they're resisting everything. Alright, we're in this for the long haul. So Wukong, I'm okay with Wukong, guys, because he can come back. Can Wukong come back just to solo this entire battle? I feel like this battle was such a waste of my time, you guys. Between waiting for the pick and the ban, like this is, don't do this. Don't do this to people. Taking the full amount of time, and after all that we lose. Oh, awful, awful. Okay, that is it for today's video, and I just want to hear from you guys if we are in solidarity here. Have you ever had one of those battles that they just take forever to get through? Because honestly, that one was a bit exhausting. If I would have showed you the entire length of battle and how much time it took, I think that battle alone from everything was probably close to like 8 minutes. It was crazy. But yes, please comment down below if you have gone up against one of those opponents that takes forever for all of it, even if they're not a bot. Be also sure that you subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos, as I am putting a video out a day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!